Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is First Principles. My name is Zaid and thank you for tuning in. Today, while I was getting ready for work, I just kind of went into that mode wherein I just went into my own sweet zone of going through things and processes and thinking about life in general. That is my time to think when I'm grabbing a cup of coffee and just relaxing a bit, at the same time getting ready, packing my lunch and everything. But there are these 10, 15, 20 minutes of moments wherein I am just relaxing, probably reading something and then getting ready for work. That is when a deep insight struck me, and I don't know if it might be controversial or not, but I was just realizing, when you look around, let's say in this particular room itself, let's say if you look at the fan, cupboard, the light, curtain, the brick, the concrete, everything that you see around, it was made by men. It wasn't made by women. I mean, there could be an exception here. There might be 1 or 2% barely of things which are of worldly, physical presence, you can say, or that actually shaped the world in a physical way. They have actually been made by men. You enter any building, if you're going to office, you see these humongous structures. They were actually, in a physical sense as well, or someone who had incubated the idea and actually made everything happen, done the finances, had the idea of making that building. They are all men. Electricity was invented by a man. Probably fan, your light, all this has actually been made by a man. So we can safely say that this world has been built by men. So you might say, what is the role of women here, right? Are they here just to use things, utilize things? What is their role? On very, very deep thinking, if you see, behind every invention, behind every thing that has been made, a building that has been construction or invention that has been come to life, the motivation has always been a woman. There might again be exceptions to this, but very, very few exceptions. If you see the energy that a man gets to move things, go through a lot of nonsense, go through a lot of shit in his life, 99.99% of the time, there is a woman who's the motivator behind that, who's probably the motive behind that, right? That might resonate with a lot of people who've actually gone through a lot of heartbreaks, right? If you've actually gone through a heartbreak, then of course you'll be able to resonate with this even deeper. Like I was actually seeing this video as well of this gentleman whom I follow. His name is Mr. Vikas Divya Kirti, and he's really amazing to listen to. He said once in one of his lectures that I do not pray that anyone goes through a heartbreak, but if you do, and if you do survive, if you actually go through a heartbreak and that great depression, and if you're actually able to survive it, then you literally become untouchable and dangerous, because then your motivation is going to be completely different. You can climb any mountain that comes in front of you, because now there's a point to be proven, and the motive would be someone who broke your heart. Can a man have a same impact on a woman? Yes, of course. A man can also have a same impact on women. But if you look around, if you see the world as it is right now, it has been shaped by men, but it has been shaped for women. So you can safely say here that this world has been built by men, but any single and every single thing that you see, that was actually built for women, meaning the motivation was women. This is First Principles. My name is Zaid, and thank you for tuning in.